Are you tired of struggling in Warzone? Warzone is arguably harder than it has ever been before. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the #1 way to get better right now. I've got you with 3 solo duo live commentaries, 2 on Rebirth, 1 on Verdansk, where as I'm playing, I want to be talking you through my thought process and why I'm doing what I'm doing as a 5 KD player, specifically focusing on how we use solo duos to get better. The question though is, are you actually ready to start improving? Okay, guys, we're going to start this off on Rebirth. If you're only interested in Verdansk, here's the timestamp where that gameplay begins. Let's see what we got here. Oh, sniper. One guy on my level there. Double sniper. Not good. So, guys, let's talk solo duos here for a second. First of all, as always, if you are new here, let me explain this. High kill solo duos live commentary. As I'm playing, I'm going to be talking you through my thought process, what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, why I'm doing what I'm doing as a 5 KD player, like giving you insight into my thought process. Now, solo duos, guys. One right here. Be patient. What's this guy doing?
Arming Semtex.
Pushing. He's pushing around here. Where's your teammate? No, one guy back behind me, maybe? Guys, the whole point of solo duos is to learn how to fight outnumbered. You have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. You have to understand... We're not here. Stairs. You have to understand that your KD might go down before it goes up, and that it's actually going to take time for you to become a better player. You know, to really learn how to fight outnumbered, to really learn to take on these teams by yourself. But the only way you're going to do that is by getting into these situations. So you really want to put yourself in the uncomfortable situations. Watch these guys straight ahead who just got loadout here. Watch these guys. Got him. 2's over here. 2's right there. You got to learn when to be aggressive, when to challenge that guy with momentum, when to back. One right here. I only have a superi, which I don't love, but... Back off here for a second. Oh, no. Not what I wanted. Okay, there were loadout guns over here. Nope. Hold on. Who's throwing that? Who's throwing that? We gotta find a way to get loadout here. Those guys are all fighting down below. There's another team down below here. Let's finesse. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're just gonna keep running. We got a little bit lucky there that those guys were separate teams. Obviously, we're playing solo duos. One guy over to my right side here. You're going to have to put yourself in these uncomfortable situations. What do I want? Yeah, gotta go superi here, right? This guy's right here. You know, learn how to challenge with momentum. Learn what's wall bangable, what's not wall bangable. What's this guy doing? We might be aggressive here. Where are you guys going? We only have 3K here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I might try to work back this way. Here these guys come. I think that's... These guys above me? I think these guys are above me here. This is definitely 2 though.
Tally, mine.
I think this is definitely 2. Hold on, break lines of sight. We're gonna get out of here. Now, one...
Reload.
Where are you going? One guy outside here. Are you above? You know, you gotta learn all of these different things. By the way, guys, we're cooking right now. If you are looking to get better, I always say this, guys. Give me 30 days. Give me 30 days. Subscribe down below. Watch my videos. I promise you'll become a better player. And if not after 30 days, let's be honest, guys, you can always unsubscribe. I guarantee you that's not going to happen. Let's go ahead and grab loadout here. In the meantime, guys, we can rock and roll here with these 2 guns. There's people floating around me here. There were people download this way. You've got to learn how to act on information, weapon pings. You know, put yourself in those situations that you're not used to. You know, that's the only way you're going to continue to keep improving. Now, you got to have the aim and movement dynamics, you know, locked in. You got to be able to win those 1v1 gunfights like I did against that one player back there with the hip fire. Obviously, the anticipation. We got to be able to act on these weapon pings. See these? Look at all these above here. Where are these guys? Oh, this guy's up top here. I don't know where these guys were. Yeah, one up top there. Let's play patient here. No. Okay, watch. There's a guy back here that could sneak up that middle ground. He could sneak up that middle there. That's what I'm concerned about in this situation.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Got to be able to get that kill.
Marks remaining
Wait.
operating.
That's a big kill right there. I've got to be able to get this full here for the info. I'm still worried about somebody pushing up middle. I just heard that guy so late, to be honest with you. This guy's above me here. It's a big kill. Guy knew what he was doing. Minus being over aggressive there. I also missed the weapon ping on the guy back here. Okay. Where are you going? Up top? I'm lagging a little bit, so
Hostile UAV in the area.
just in case he's in stairwell. I think he might be in here then.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, where are you?
Deployed an advanced UAV.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Oh, he took zip. Where is this guy?
Hostile UAV in the area.
I just wanted to make sure that I had cover there and I could strafe left if I needed to. Also, one big thing I'll say, guys, is you know, lobbies in duos tend to die out. Oh, guys down below here. I just heard the shooting. My shot does not feel good, but this guy's pushing right here. Now look up the hill. Look up the hill. Look up the hill. There's guys up top here. Right? So we got to work back up here. We see the one guy to my left side, the one guy water tower. Can really work, but that's where you get that first clean kill. Even though that first... Okay, so if you really piece together that 1v2 situation, guys, it wasn't pretty, right? That first kill was not pretty, but I had the information. I easily got first shot. This guy's flying over this way here. Can't see him. You know, but at the end of the day, it's one of those where I was able to get first shot, really put the pressure on, then I get the information because I get the full kill. Oh my gosh. Dude, my shot just does not feel good right now. I feel so like I'm not tracking smooth. I'm like very jittery at the moment. I'm very, very jittery. This guy's flying in over to my right side or left side here. That was better. Okay, one guy top of grandma's. One guy top grandma's, one guy top straight across here. Yup. He does not have self, I don't think. Well, that wasn't the play there. That was not the play. And we might wipe this early, guys. I mean, look, this is, if you get, but this is okay because the only way you're going to learn to 1v3 and 1v4 is to start to 1v2. If you can't 1v2, guys, there's no way you're going to 1v3 and 1v4. I mean, it really is as simple as that. And you really got to learn to kind of play it out and be okay with dying. I mean, we got one guy above me here, right? He's on roof for sure. We got to go beat this guy to rooftop here. Then what? What do we got here? Now, I've wiped a lot, but I want you to wipe. Holy smokes. Dude, I wiped this lobby so fast that this guy's flying back in because respawn's still disabled or still active. Oh, man, that was a little bit closer than I would have liked there. A little bit closer, but when we have those 1v1 fights, guys, it can be super ugly. I want to give a huge shout out to the Noti Gang, guys, for you guys that show up in every single video. I love you guys. You guys are absolutely incredible. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that's still hanging out here. Make sure you guys are subscribed down below. My whole goal is just to help you become a better player. We're going to go ahead and win this game right here. 24 kills, 4 circle. That was absolutely clean as can be. Not every game's going to go like that, guys. Okay, we're going to run another game of solo duos here on Rebirth because that was lightning fast. And honestly, guys, that was super, super, super clean. We played pretty much perfectly there. So we're going to go ahead and run another game back. And as long as it's reasonable, I'm going to post it here. You know, kind of show you the other side of solo duos, which is, hey, you know what? It's not always perfect. Well, it might be. I have no idea, but let's go ahead and see. We got one guy up top here. I don't really have anything to challenge with. I don't love the compact. Not a 30-round compact. Not with this mag size. C9 here. Now we're in a better spot to be able to challenge. What was this? Do I already have it? No, I do already have that. Okay, let's go ahead and check inside here. I don't hear anything at the moment, so I'm just going to focus on loadout. A lot of people on the other side. A lot of people on the other side. And this is where I'm still just always focused on loadout. You know, loadout first, then we push. Momentum, momentum, momentum. That's the name of the game. And I think when it comes to loadout, guys, like the outplay potential of perks is just quick fix and tempered. It's such a broken combination. We get heartbeat sensor right there. That's also huge. You know, it's such a broken combination for being able to outplay enemies. There's $3,500 at the top of the stairs. Up here. Yep, saw that bag right there. Nobody down below or anything. You know, you can see it right here, guys. Dude, dropping a 20 in this game mode is very, very rare. It does not happen very often because of the fact that the lobby dies out, because it's so easy to wipe 2 people. You know, so we're already down to 14 teams here. We're already down to like 20-something enemies. You know, you can see that the lobby is just not that healthy. Okay, let's go ahead and work over this way. There's one guy flying in, right? So there's the information that we act on. Nope, team up top here. How many? Just one? I'm going to work across this way and see if I get to a little bit of cover. Yeah, we're in a good range for this guy. Teammates and grandmas. This guy's up top here. That's a mortar strike on those guys. This guy's just going to sit up here, isn't he? I'm going to go push down low here. His teammate was low. His teammate was like down here or something. Yeah, so we kind of played that angle a little bit differently there. I think this guy's working through my building here. Where?
Throwing impact grenade.
I don't know why you would push that. Bunch of people over this way here. Let's play top of
You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down. We've got 10 squads.
put that pressure on immediately, right? We're gonna put that pressure on immediately there. Again, we're just gonna wipe this lobby. My goal is, look, my back is covered here. So I can kind of go into, I can work in here. Wait, one guy up top. I'm getting pinched.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
I misplayed this so bad.
Returning to base.
Play the head glitch. And we strafe our heart out. I misplayed it so bad. And I needed to... See, that's one where I end up playing that really, really well, guys. But, like, I had to hold them from here when they were pushing up. You know, I end up playing that really, really patient. And that's kind of where that patience and positioning dynamic comes from. This guy had no idea where I was. So I end up being able to get away with that. But that's a really tough spot to be. You know, and then I go ahead and again, we just challenge that first enemy. We just challenge that, or challenge that second enemy with momentum. All of these guys have to push in here. I might go get another Yui, though. Look, this is, again, guys, I mean, we're at 6 teams left here, right? We act on these weapon pings. We got to execute there. Hopefully that guy comes back, but I don't think he does. Check this way here. See if anybody... Yep, this guy's up top. Yep, so we got to be careful there. Now, I might work all the way around here. Right? I don't know if these guys... I think these guys are the ones with UE up. But... I don't know if that guy saw me or not. We're going to play high. I mean, this is a way that I can challenge this team. Right? So this is going to take a little bit of time, but guys, this is where we start to learn how to fight outnumbered. Start to learn how to be able to take on these enemies. So I'm going to go ahead and try to kill this guy up top here. Yeah, there's one right there. But there's the more important one. Now we can go ahead and... What's this guy doing? Now, here's the biggest thing I'm thinking about right now. My gun... I was out of ammo in my Craig. That was the #1 thing I was thinking about right there. Like, I only had 12, so I had to go in there. But, again, great example of positioning. We play our positioning really well. We put ourselves in a good spot. We're just this... Again, this is not a good spot to be. He's right here. Holy smokes, that guy was zooming. Oh, because he is specialist. Hello. Thank you for specialist. I appreciate it. These guys are probably in grandma's, I think. Yep. See that angle. See if we can find a different angle here. Let's do something besides playing up top. Don't over peek here. I can shoot twice. He's going to peek this window. Nope. Okay, so that guy's up top roof there. What are these guys doing? Okay, so he's up top roof. Problem is, there he is. No.
You've got time for another bounty.
No. Get in the window. You know, so that's definitely a little bit of a mistake there. This guy's in second window here. So we can slide back through this way. Should be right around the corner here.
Fire sale active.
Oh, one in here.
Station prices have been reduced.
This one's been... Oh, man. Bye, buddy. Those are the situations, right? That's, you know, we aren't able to quite get that thirst there. And then what do? We don't play over aggressive, right? And this is, guys, this is one where, like, obviously, this is going to look easier. This looks easier. I promise you guys, these decisions happen super, super fast. You're going to have to practice. You're going to be in the blender. I promise you guys. There's no doubt in my mind that you're going to be in the blender here with the first time you do this and that you're going to struggle. These guys are probably going to take zip here. Watch. They're going to pop UAV. They're going to see me pushing right here. They're going to take zip. 3, 2. Wait, either that or they're just going to sit down here. Okay, so now we're going to watch these guys push up here. He's going to push around this way. And I have... No. Now, here's what we can do. You know, this is where we really start to make smart decisions, guys. So, wait, where's this team? This prison team kind of makes me nervous here. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, this prison team makes me nervous. Oh, they're kind of jumping down here, so we can hold these guys. Holy smokes, I freaking launched that thing. Wait, this guy's back behind me here. This guy's rotating over. I might be in a bad spot here. That guy rotated over from top prison. Did you see that? Nope. You guys didn't see that. You would have been hyper-focused. Right? And then you die to this guy right here. Oh, sniper back behind me. Okay. So 3 teams left. It's one in control. It's this team up top. And it is It is this team backside this way. It is bounty team, and it is control. Yep, he dropped.
Reloading.
You're in the last two. Now finish.
Okay, now we just go over here. Let's go ahead and pop Yui. Again,
The eyes in the sky.
just not quite able to get... All right, this game we're not quite able to get to that 20 just because lobby died out, but... What's this guy doing? I should have bought gas mask there. He's gonna go buy back.
Takes more than that to finish me.
He's gonna try to go buy back here. Which his feed does, that's fine. Yep, there he is. There's the buyback. He's gonna land roof, probably. Nope. He's gonna land right there. Oh, back to back. Now we can go ahead and jump into Verdansk here with the solo duos. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in here on Verdansk, guys. As I said, solo duos live commentary. For those of you guys that are new here, as I'm playing, I'm gonna be talking you through my thought process, what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, really why I'm doing what I'm doing as a 5KD player. We've got a nice big circle right here, which is really, really good. Should have a nice drop here at train station. I love train right now. Good opportunity to get kills. It's big. There's plenty of room to like move and work in different areas. It's also great for getting loadout. So let's go ahead and jump. Sounds like there is somebody potentially floating back behind me here. I don't know if they're going. There's a C9 like right in. No, they're not. Okay. So they are here, but they're not grabbing this C9, which means I have it. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. Most wanted over to the left side there. There's actually an update. This is pre-update here, pre-season 4 reloaded, which means most wanteds are actually no longer in first circle. This guy should be, if I had to guess, should be down below here. Should be down below. We can actually go ahead and capitalize on this
Daily
now.
authorizing UAV mission.
Oh, he's above me. Wow, did not expect him to be above. Did not expect him to be above, but we actually might be able to sneak loadout here real quick. Yeah, they're kind of working away here. Get a little bit lucky with that UAV. But let's go ahead and jump in, guys. When we talk about solo duos, it is so beneficial for really becoming a better player, learning how to fight outnumbered, learning how to kind of approach fights and take on fights by yourself. Especially that decision-making dynamic, when to push, when not to push, when to play positioning, when to play movement, when to back off, what to do if they're pushing you, how do we reset the fight? You know, all of those decisions that really go into having success in this game and being able to kind of start to play by yourself. So that's really what we're going to be focusing on. Nice quick loadout here. You know, I might open up a few crates if I can get like a juicy, you know, crate when it comes to cash. I might potentially go for UAV here to really kickstart. See if we can get a bunch of momentum going. Let me see right here. Let's just loot this bottom floor because it's all gonna start with information, and information can come from UAV. It can come from heartbeat sensor, right? Heartbeat sensor early kind of gives me insight into how many enemies there are, and then from there I just got to figure out exactly where they are. Okay, what do we got here? We're still at 2K, so I might actually work. Oh, there we go. That changes things, right? Now all of a sudden, I just don't know where else to go here. I think we've looted almost all of this. Wait, look at Most Wanted here. Look at Most Wanted. Most Wanted's kind of working back to me here. Kind of working back to me a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that here. I'll tell you what, I might push up here and explore this just a little bit. I don't know how long he's going to have. I also don't know if he's high or low at this point, right? We're not 100% sure. Oh, there's a recon over to my right side too. So there's another piece of information that we might be able to act on, although those guys are probably almost done that. Let's go ahead and push up here real quick, guys, as we are starting to get into this. I always say this, if you are... Oh, there he is.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, wait, that guy is 100% lagging out. He's running in circles there. So let's go ahead and push over to this team, over to my right side here. That's unfortunate for that guy. I mean, fortunate for me. You know, we're not always going to run into that, but we'll take it when we do. Where are these guys? These guys, we have heartbeat here. I always say this, guys, if you are looking to get better at Warzone, just give me 30 days. Give me 30 days. Subscribe down below. Watch my videos. I promise you'll become a better player. And if not, after 30 days, let's be honest, guys, you can always unsubscribe. Let's play a little bit of high ground here. Should still be a team in here. Which side are you on, though? Yep. Nice. We're going to take those. We're going to take those. Just in case anybody... You can see Battle Royale duos top left. So we're playing some BR duos here, solo duos. You know, and this is where sometimes you are going to run into these 1v1 fights. I will say from a wait, guys, over to my left side here. Hold on. A little bit caught off guard. How many? Might just be one here. I'm not 100% sure. Watch this guy back behind me here. Wait, peek this. I can go back if I need to. Does he have self? I bet he has self. No, his teammate's back behind me. Okay, let's rock. You know, solo duos is a mix. Wait, let me finish my thought, guys. If you are looking to get better at Warzone, give me 30 days. If at the end of 30 days you don't get any better, you can always unsubscribe. I totally get it. I guarantee you that's not going to happen. Solo duos, you'll have a mix. Train can sometimes be hot. Sometimes it's a little bit more quiet. You know, sometimes you're going to get a super sweaty lobby. The whole goal here is to learn and make mistakes and understand that you might struggle. If you are feeling really, really nervous, maybe... Oh, I did not mean to do that. That's fine. We're in center circle here, so... That was not exactly what I wanted to do. I just stopped thinking. You know, maybe your next step, honestly, guys, is you just go in with a duo and you guys duo split, right? And you guys basically split and you go fight solo duos. You just want to put yourself in these uncomfortable situations. That's the only way you're going to improve. If you guys caught my video the other day where I interviewed pro players on how to get better, you know, one thing Joe said is, like, just go in and push everything and get slammed. And, like, there is that dynamic to it. I'm going to push these guys left over here. These guys are in gas station. You know, there's absolutely that dynamic where you've got to make the mistakes. You've got to make the mistakes. You've got to be over-aggressive. You've got to, you know, use movement too much in certain situations. And then you learn kind of to find that middle ground. Hold on. Let's approach this. This guy's in here. Yeah, there he is. There's one. Hold on. Patience. Patience. Find the down. Find the down. Find the down. There's the down. Patience.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Another team rolling up. Another team rolling up on me. Right? That team just replaced. So that team that was over in... That team that was over in tower just pushed over here. Pressure's on them to revive. It's definitely an easier lobby for now. Doesn't mean it always is. It's an easier lobby for now. But you still got to execute. And that's the thing, is even a lot of you guys just struggle with that, like how to find people. You struggle with, like, one guy up top. A lot of you guys probably would have immediately pushed. A lot of you guys don't even think about that second enemy potentially rolling out there. And you've got to really be aware of that. This guy is which side of me? Is he back behind me here? Yep.
Enemy UAV overhead.
A lot of you guys don't use lethal there. Wait, this guy's over here. We can go push this. No, I just lost the one. And guys, that is, you know, at the end of the day, it's a head-on 50-50 1v1 situation. We're going to roll with this. I'm rocking with this. Guys, and at the end of the day, I played that solo duo situation well. Here's the way we need to understand this. I played that solo duo situation perfectly. I got broken. I repositioned. I used my nade well. You know, I put myself in a good position to be able to get that first kill. I challenged enemy number 2, and I just lost the 1v1 situation. It is what it is at the end of the day. Ooh, that was a little bit closer than I would have liked. That was a little... Now, by the way, we do actually have this loadout here at train station that I forgot about. Yeah, did not mean to throw this one early, but it is what it is. We're flying back in. And that is a situation where, you know, that situation where I die right there, that's definitely a situation that I want to be concerned about. But, like, I just lost the gunfight, which is going to happen from time to time. You know, and that's an easy fix. I was a little bit over-aggressive there. I didn't play enough positioning. I was caught a little bit out in the open in terms of we were both, like, head-on shooting each other, which is never the spot that we want to be. Let's go ahead and grab self here. Let's be smart. Prevent against the one-shot snipe. We're going to... I should probably buy plates. But we're already at 10 here. I mean, we're still off to a pretty good spot. You can, at any point in time, run into players like that who definitely shoot straight, you know, and are definitely good players. That guy definitely shot well. Hit his shots, strafed well. I want it back. That's a tough gunfight to lose for me. That one sucks. But we're at 10. Let's keep rocking. We're going to work our way back over that direction. We know there were a lot of people there. We've just got to be a little bit smarter on our positioning front. That's where you can get caught sleeping sometimes if you're too over-aggressive. I wanted to pull my melee out there, to be honest with you. Okay, let's be careful of tower here. Let's be careful of prison. Or, sorry, police. I don't know where this guy is. People are going to be ghosted now. That's the other tough part. So they're not going to pop up on a heartbeat as much. Let's see if we have anything here. I'm just going to kind of keep working through. Again, I got to be careful of, like, tall. I mean, I don't know if anybody's over here or not. One guy just flew in all the way backside this way here, so we might work across there. Try to see what we can find. Yeah, see the shooting on the compass? Just, we'll go push over this way. Play a little bit of high ground here. See if we can maybe get a first down in thirst or something. Play a little bit of positioning. Yeah, there he is up top. That guy see me? I don't know if he saw me or not.
Enemy spotted.
Look at these two guys. We just play patient here? Might just play this patient here.
Enemy UAV is online.
There's a guy down low somewhere.
Enemy spotted.
And what are these guys doing? I mean, these guys are just... These guys are just passionate. They're not moving. They're not going to move at all. They are not going to move at all. Nope. So now we got a decision to make. I mean, what do we do here? We could definitely just leave them. You know, go find somebody else to fight. Where's Circle going to? I mean, Circle is just ginormous here, right in the middle. That's a good thing for us. I hate when they pull like all the way out in Narnia. And we can, just because I say to push a lot, guys, doesn't mean I say push reckless. Right? There's a difference there. We can still... I don't want you to shy... I don't want you to be scared of dying. But we can still be strategic. Dude, I feel like I need to work over to Super, but I don't really have a vehicle to work over there. I mean, I guess I can go all the way over here. See what's happening right here. I mean, those guys are just in such a weird spot compared to, like, where I am. And I don't think they're going to move, to be honest with you. Yeah, they're just sitting up there. Kind of can't do much there without a sniper. I mean, it's so tempting because that's where all the fighting is right now, but you can see it. Yeah, it's like people top Super, actually. So we might be able to work... One guy's up top here.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
There's not a whole lot I can do here at the moment.
Fire sale is active.
It's actually a pretty good kill for me. That's a pretty big kill for me, to be honest with you. Because now we should open up. We should get a little bit cash. We should open up. That should open up my ability to push over to this buy station here. Start to get rocking and rolling again. Now, guys, at the end of the day, we are still looking to win here, right? We are still looking to win. We can absolutely... Hold on. What's this heli doing? Let's throw smoke here just to make sure.
Get the eyes in the sky.
The eyes in the sky. There are people everywhere. But I think we could take zip here.
I'm hit.
Dude, people, everybody's just sitting.
Switching maps.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
And this guy's right here.
Enemy spotted.
I don't know what
Enemy
he's doing.
UAV overhead.
Enemy spotted.
See what he does.
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Throwing
He's gonna
impact
peek this
grenade.
window here. I think he just left his teammate in there. Wow. I mean, that's a really good play by that guy in the vehicle. That is a crazy play by that guy in the vehicle. GG's. He had no choice. Honestly, guys, he had no choice but to leave his teammate there. Or they were both dead. 100%. I couldn't get the LTV out. I need to figure out where I can get UE from. Got him.
Changing mags.
Come on. Stay in a good spot here. See if we can maybe pop Yui. See if we can get some info up.
Daily authorizing UAV mission.
Another car coming in.
Standing by.
What's car doing? Car's going by. I mean, I have no choice but to take this kill right here.
UAV critical fuel.
Yep. Sorry, guys. We're getting. I told you, they're not all bots. They start to get juicy. You know, obviously that's one again where we get that first kill.
Recon overhead.
We put ourselves in a really, really good position there to be able to get that down in thirst. What's this guy doing over here? I kind of want to work around here. Nope. I might be dead here. I might be dead here. I might be dead here. You got to see this car coming. This guy's might...
Mission timeline
Holy
expired.
smokes,
UAV
dude.
exiting the AO.
Figgy. What are we doing? Figgy.
Found a vehicle.
What are we doing? Figgy. What are we doing?
Get the eyes in the sky.
Precision airstrike.
Figgy,
Standing by.
what are we doing, my friend? Hold on, let me get to the car here, just because I'm watching this guy over to my left side here.
Closing in.
This guy to my left side has me a little bit. Also, don't forget about that team that was top car dealership, right? Is that team still there? Yeah, there's still two guys here. They haven't moved. They literally have not moved the entire game.
TACOM, we're flying on fumes. UAV are turning
But I know
back.
that this guy's... Oh my gosh. Did you see those two guys? There are two guys pushing up there. Okay. I need to go this way here. I need to get to rooftop. Map knowledge is obviously a big thing. Guys, if you are still watching here, I appreciate all love. Shout out to you guys that are on the Noti gang as well. You guys are legendary as always. Where's this guy over here? I don't know where this guy is. He could be ghosted, right? Because ghosted doesn't pop up on heartbeat. But it does pop up on minimap with dude, I just don't believe that this guy... Oh, there he
Enemy
is.
UAV overhead.
Flatlined him.
Enemy UAV is online.
Okay. Now, here's the tough part of being here. The tough part of being here is there's a lot of ways to push me. So that's really what I need to keep in mind. Is there, like, do one of these guys have a sniper? I don't think they do. Dude, honestly... Dude, these guys are so passionate. So passionate. Let's get ready to rotate here.
Gas is inbound.
Nope.
Marking new safe zone.
Do I want to stay here?
Gulag's closed until further notice.
I'm just nervous about, like...
Enemy dropping into the AO. Friendly loadout sets on the
kind of
way.
worried about there being so many different ways to challenge me here. Like, I think I'm getting shot at from all the way in. Yeah, I think I'm getting shot at from all the way over here. From, like, where the most wanted is. I think. Yeah, that's definitely where they are. Yeah, I'm worried about those guys. I'm still worried about the fact that there's so many different ways to push up here. Like, is there anybody pushing over this direction here? I've got to be worried about my cover back behind me to that team. I don't think anybody's down below me, but
Gas is inbound.
obviously there's a lot happening. I honestly don't like where I'm at here. I might have to fight these guys. Those guys are still straight ahead there, aren't they?
Marking target location.
Maybe not. Did they rotate? I mean, somebody's got to try to take this from me, right? There's no way. By the way, guys, regardless of how this finishes, we always spectate out the end. The end game is like the hardest part of Warzone. So, you know, I'm going to spectate this end all the way through. And, I mean, unless we win it, which is a possibility right here. We're not in a terrible spot. We're in an interesting spot. Because I'm worried about the next circle. That's what my fear is. I'm worried about this next circle here. But ultimately, guys, we always spectate it out. Because at the end of the day, I can really help you guys with this end game dynamic. Which is the toughest part. It's the hardest part of Warzone. I'm in circle. These guys have to jump here. Mount up and let's rock.
Gas inbound.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about there.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you to load up now.
Target area marked. You're cleared hot.
No hit. Go again. Only four remain. Finish the job. We've got gas moving in.
Changing mags.
You got to know how to make that play. Got to be able to make the play.
TACOM. Requesting recon overhead.
That's a tough one, but you've got to be able to make it.
Indicating waypoint.
What do these guys have? Anything good? These guys were up here literally the entire game. Holy smokes. That might be top 5 plays. I've ever made. Okay. Obvious, I got everything I need. These guys are up top here. There's one right up top there. Yep. So I'm fine. I'm just not even gonna peek this. Come on, baby. That deserves a like and a sub. Wow. Let them fight. Okay. This is a let them fight situation. This is a let them fight, use gas mask, because unless somebody plays on this side, there's no way that I lose this. Yep. Unless they rotate early. He could rotate early here. I could technically play, I think, right here, though. Wow. No way I... Wow. That's a great play. That is an good shot. That's great. Oh, get me in here. I want to watch this guy. That's the only way I die right there. I mean, that's a perfect play. I hope this guy wins. He deserves it. He honestly deserves it. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys are subscribed down below. Again, my whole goal is just to help you become a better player. Come on. No. Show me. Come on. Come on. Come on. He lost. He had 5 kills. So I was one of his 5 kills. That's crazy. And he just kind of got caught rotating there. This guy was obviously in zone. That's the big difference. That guy was caught out of zone. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Try out some solo duos. You're going to struggle. You're going to take a step back to ultimately take some steps forward. Mix it into your rotation as well, guys. Don't think it's the only game mode you can play. Mix it in. Play a solo duo, then jump in with your buddies. Play Clash, then solo duos, then jump in with your buddies. Start to work into your rotation. As I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.